So, this is your Volkswagen Passat SE Business, a sophisticated driver's car with cutting-edge design and performance. With its distinctive Tornado Line 17-inch London alloy wheels and LED headlights with daytime running lights and dynamic headlight range. Well done, you've made the right choice. So, let's get you set up. First up, keys. You can open or close the car by clicking the lock or unlock buttons here. Press once to lock the car completely, or twice just to lock the outside and activate Safe Lock if you've got passengers. You can also open it manually using your key if you need. If you've left your windows or sunroof open, if you have one, hold down the lock button to activate convenience mode. Central locking can also be operated inside the car. Next up, fluids. First, you'll need to open the bonnet by pulling the lever in the driver's footwell. Make sure you're on a level surface and the engine is cool before refilling any fluids. Next, lift the bonnet lever and open. Easy. You should regularly check your engine oil is in the lower section of your dipstick above the bottom tip, and your coolant level is between the markers on the side of the reservoir. Dirty windows, then top up screen washer fluid here. To close the bonnet, simply drop it from a height of 30 centimeters. When you need to refuel your SE Business, simply press the tank flap inwards, unscrew cap, and place it here. If you've got a diesel with an SCR, then you'll need to refill your AdBlue between 4,000 and 6,000 miles. But don't worry, you'll get plenty of warnings on your instrument cluster. You should get the first one at a range of 1,500 miles, which repeats every 62 miles until the range reaches 1,000 miles, at which point the warning turns amber. If you allow it to go red, you will not be able to restart it until the AdBlue level is refilled. You should always fill to the top and not any less. You'll also need to switch on your ignition for 30 seconds to allow the system to reset. Restless kids? To set your child locks, turn in the direction of the arrow in your rear doors. Fitting Isofix child seats is simple. Pull off any caps and push in, making sure it clicks into place. The boot opens automatically when you push the button on your key or pull up the interior button. You can also manually open it by pressing the top of the Volkswagen badge. In your boot, you'll find your spare wheel including tool set. To close the boot, just pull the handle recess. Okay, that's covered the basics. Now on to the really clever stuff. Inside, the latest advanced technology is at your fingertips with a leather multifunction steering wheel, Discover navigation, and App Connect. Now, how are those Ergo Comfort seats? Pretty comfy already, you say? Well, you can adjust your seat position by pulling up on the lever under your seat and pushing back or forwards. Seat cushion height and tilt like so. The lumbar support is adjusted here, forwards, backwards, and up or down. Thigh support and electric backrest, perfect. Car a little cold? Don't worry, with Climatronic 3-zone air conditioning, we'll have that sorted in no time. Simply turn the dial to alter your individual temperatures or press sync to transfer your settings. The menu button opens more settings within your 8-inch Discover navigation infotainment system. Not only that, but it also allows you to access a bunch of smart stuff that will help you get around more easily. Like CarNet Guide and Inform, check fuel prices, news, and weather. And with Destination Import, you can import points of interest into your navigation system even before the journey begins. App Connect puts your smartphone at your fingertips so that you're always in touch. Just press and hold the voice button to speak to Siri with Apple CarPlay or Google with Android Auto to send texts or have them read out to you. You can also adjust or view your car's vehicle settings. For instance, the tyre pressures. So, where are we heading to? Work? The beach? That's no problem either way with Discover navigation. Let's give it a go. Press the navigation button on your touchscreen and enter a destination. Great, but before we get going, with a few more basics to cover first. Like engaging gear. Yes, I know that's simple with a manual, and if you've driven an automatic, you're probably familiar with some of this, but you might need a little extra help with your clever Tiptronic DSG gearbox, if you have one. First, engage gear by pulling back to D. Push to the left to engage manual gear mode. You can go up or down gears by gently pushing plus or minus. Push right to return to normal auto mode, pull back for S, your sports mode, and back again to return to normal auto. Your instrument cluster has all the usual dials you would normally expect, and also a digital display with radio, navigation, and key driving info. Your multifunction steering wheel puts your car's key functions at your fingertips. Cycle through menus like this. Explore sub-menus by pressing up or down and OK to select. You can also control your music, answer calls, and set your driver assistance systems, like adaptive cruise control, which keeps you at a safe distance from other vehicles, especially in start-stop traffic. Is it me, or is it getting dark out there? Where are those lights? Great. Let's leave them set on auto, as that will cover us for most cases. Front and rear fog lights can also be turned on here. Automatic rain-sensitive windscreen wipers are also standard, but you might need to activate them centrally via the infotainment. Driving has never been safer with intelligent driver assistance systems like front assist with adaptive cruise control or city emergency braking, helping you manage critical situations. And parking has never been easier with front and rear parking sensors as standard. Okay, I think we're just about set to get on the road. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Did I mention it's got an automatic electric handbrake? Well, that's lucky. It's going to take a little time to get familiar with all the advanced technology in your Passat SE business, but hopefully we've covered the important stuff. Enjoy the ride. The Volkswagen Passat SE business. Refined, advanced, elegant.